Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, which probably didn't come back.
Penis.
Well, I said nothing inappropriate.
No, you didn't.
I can dream, okay? So, today I'm gonna be making, essentially, a tour of the moon. I mean, not a tour, a tutorial. We're gonna tour the moon. We're gonna tour the moon and see what's on it. Oh, dust. What else? Some more craters. That's about it. So, it's a tutorial. Just in case you didn't notice. First step is to get to lander. Just something that can slow your velocity down to 0 and have legs and have your crew and some RCS and batteries and solar panels and a parachute. That's about it.
Forget what you're supposed to do.
It's very, very simple.
Don't forget what you're supposed to do.
And on top of the tutorial to the moon, I will be covering most other topics. What do you call it?
Stupid.
That are entwined with going to the moon, like such as orbiting. I'll be covering that as well. And the maneuver nodes. Okay, so second step is you will have to make a giant lifter. I have one pre-made. It's called the Big Lifter. As you will see, that is very big.
Is it really big?
Yes.
Oh, just my size.
Okay, so now that you have your lander and a lifter, you are ready for launch. I believe this video will be about 20 to 30 minutes long, maybe a little bit more.
Why don't you just cut it into parts?
Because I don't know how.
You do pot. Okay, first of all, you would
Just don't talk about it, Will. This is about spacecraft, not editing. So, now that you're on the launch pad, press Z, I mean T, not Z. That will activate your SAS, which is, it'll increase your stability and some other things. And then press Z, and then space. The Z will
Break.
increase it, control, so increase it. X will kill your thermal, Z will punch your thermal, so
Gosh, man, that's violent.
So, now, I will be going straight up, so I'm just going to speed this up until I need to go through some stages. So you want to go to your orbit map. Kill your thrusters. Once you're in orbit, kill your thrusters. And you will eventually reach the apoapsis. You will follow this blue line if you have no thrusters on. So I'm going to add a maneuver. I will use prograde. Prograde is what will speed you up. So what I'm doing right now, prograde will like essentially speed you up. Retrograde will slow you down.
Hey, did you look at that message that I heard?
I forgot what these. I don't know what the other ones are called.
Are
Oh, this is
you
radio and anti-radio. Well, this
are
is
you
normal and
ignoring
anti-radio.
me?
We'll just be. This is a tutorial. Shut up. Okay.
But if you're ignoring me, then you're ignoring your viewers, and if you're ignoring your viewers, you're Illuminati. Illuminati confirmed.
Does it look like I care?
That's pretty funny.
So your orbit, your Kerban orbit does not have to be super circular. It can be ellipse. Just I have mine pretty circular for the sake of I don't know. To make it easier on yourself, you want to make sure that your longitude stays the same. You want to have it across the equator rather than diagonal like this orbit right here. This is diagonal, and you don't really want that. Oh no, I don't think I have enough time. So, why am I not rotating? I only have 10 seconds. So as I get to this note, once it says T-1 or 0, I will just full throttle my thrusters.
What are those little thingies on like the left side? That like there's a bunch of them.
These?
They're green.
I'm talking about these?
Yeah.
This is just different perspectives.
What about the other green thingies? Like, isn't that like where the fuel is? Like the amount of fuel you have in the tank or something?
This is where your fuel is. You can also view it in staging mode.
Are you trying to say fuel and view at the same
No,
time?
I'm not concerned about fuel because I don't think you're aware of the size of this thing.
I'm not aware because I'm playing survival games.
Okay. So that's good. I'm going to drop all these extra ones. Oh my god, this could end badly. This could end very badly. This is the scariest part on my spacecraft. If you're a beginner and doing this, do not build one like this. Make it a lot spacier. Okay. It's gonna be scary. Go! Okay, I made it out. Okay, so the problem with that spacecraft is those things like to hit you and blow you up. So right now, I'm in orbit on Kerban. What I want to do is increase the orbit by what they call, in the scientific terms, a crap load. I'll go to my...
Very funny.
Shut up. Okay, so what you want to do is go to your orbit map and go to your apoapsis. You want to go to your apoapsis because it's the furthest point away from whatever you're orbiting and will be the most efficient. So you will just prograde this out to... Oh, man, excuse me. You will want to prograde this out to the moon's orbit. Just keep on going. Keep her going.
Keep her going.
If you want to save fuel, you can go under it. If you... Actually, yes, this time I'm going to save fuel and go under it. Last time I landed on the moon, I did a little bit above it. But this time I'm going to do under it. The reason you want to do it either above or below it instead of on the actual orbit is because you will be going different speeds. If you're on the same orbit, you'll be going the same exact speed and never interact. But if you're on the inside of the moon's orbit, then you'll be going slower than it. I mean, faster. You'll have more I can't speak. You'll have more orbits than the moon will because it has to travel a further distance. So right here, I'm just going to set up my maneuver position and time lapse over to my apoapsis. So this is just a very boring part. Now, I did not explain these controls right here, but now I have plenty of time. So, let's say that you're trying to get on Minmus. You will use either normal or anti-normal, because they will increase or decrease the angle of your orbit. You see how this is flat? This is across the equator just because of how I launched. Well, if you want to go to Minmus and you do it correctly and do it flatly, then you'll notice that Minmus, I don't know what you call it, its orbit is slightly inclined. It's slightly diagonal, while the Mun's is perfectly horizontal. So this will increase your trajectory. No, I cannot speak. I am very sorry. This is radial, and this is anti-radial. This will change to kind of the direction of, I don't know what you call this, of your orbit maneuver. So if I pull radial, it'll pivot on this point and rotate over here. If I do it on anti-radial, it'll go the opposite direction. It's pretty useful. It's very useful if you want to get circular orbits, like in one go rather than just 3 goes. So I'm now just going to time lapse over to my node. Why can't I throttle? Why can't I speed up?
Because you're a faggot, Hurry.
I can't speed up, what the heck? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I'm not waiting 4 minutes on this. So I'm gonna cancel this by right-clicking and clicking X. I'm gonna do it somewhere near my location. It's 1 minute, plenty of time. So I just increase. Okay, I increased it too much. Now I'm gonna start orbiting the sun, so I'm gonna decrease it, bring it just outside the moon's orbit like that. So now I gotta adjust myself again. Wrong direction. This is a little disorientating. Well, do you have any questions so far?
Not really. I think I'm getting all of it.
Oh my gosh, I keep rotating. Stop rotating, Jesus Christ. It's just to let everyone know, everyone in the world know, if you're not spinning, it's a lot easier. So now, once I get close, I should probably get closer, but since I'm rotating, I'm just gonna let the computer do it. If it's on the opposite side or far away from your orientation, do not let the SAS do it because it overshoots it and No, it always overshoots it, so it'll take a really, really long time. Just manually do it and get it close yourself, then you can let the computer do it. So, now, this is 20 seconds away. So I'll wait, and once I get there, I'm going to mash Z, and my burn time is 1 minute. And since I'm accelerating, unfortunately, I cannot time lapse at all. But I should have enough fuel. I should have enough fuel for actually get in orbit with the moon. As you'll notice over here, this is the moon, this is mine, and I have a lander right here. It's pretty cool. This is the same exact design as I used for this one, except that one I was practicing, and on this one I'm actually know what I'm doing this time. Pretty cool, huh? As you'll see, you cannot time slap it. And if you go to the super high time slap, it may work. Sometimes the super high time slaps do work, but don't do that. It's gonna screw up really badly. Just wait until that green bar on the right goes all the way down, and stop.
Hammer time.
Did you really say that?
Yes. You gonna judge me?
Oh no. Dang it. Dang it. It's okay. We can fix this. But before we fix the angle, we're gonna fix the orbit. We're gonna make it circular. So we'll wait till we get to apoapsis. We'll just time warp over there. So I'm gonna add a maneuver. Lots of prograde. If you ever wanna, a little bit too much. I think a little bit too much. This is when the radial and anti-radial come in handy. So I'll pull this wrong direction. I'll pull this way, and see how it's pivoting upon that point. So this is 13.3. That's 14.5. I went a little bit closer. That is, I cannot read that. I still can't read it. It's 13.5. This one's 14 point. You know what? I don't care. Close enough. So I will set up my maneuver, and I will be back. What am I? Oh, see, I'm in time slap. Yep. So I'm gonna orientate myself before I ever get to this maneuver. That's what you want to do. You want to set yourself up way before you ever get to your maneuvers. Unlike the first one. The first one, though, you don't have very much time. You have like maybe 45 seconds to a minute. So you got to do it quickly. I mean, you have decent time, but in this situation, take your time. Wait, which one? No, I want to focus on this one. I'm focusing on the wrong thing.
Hey Bane, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, Bane?
Did you not get that hint? Okay.
No, I'm focusing on the wrong thing. No. Focus. I want to focus heavy loader. There we go. Heavy lander. So it's 2 hours away. I'm just gonna keep on time warping. You want to be a little cautious. At this point, you don't have to be super cautious, but it's don't screw up or you will cry.
You'll cry yourself to sleep.
So I'm just watching this T minus, which is the time, just waiting for it to get lower, and as it gets lower, I lower my time warp so I can get more precise. But if you do have fast reflexes, you can like, go from fast to slow real quickly. That could have been bad. Let's see how much fuel I have. Okay, I have plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. So in 15 seconds, I will mash Z, and my blue orbit will advance or alter to the yellow dotted one. But I have to burn for 20 seconds, as it estimates. And once this estimate burns gets to 0, and this bar gets all the way down, hit X as soon as you can. Now, if you want to have more precise measurements, like, oh god!
Like, oh god.
What just happened? I don't know what that was. But I'm gonna keep going. That was scary. It's probably a moon encounter. Okay. So, I have an orbit sufficient to meeting the moon. Not really. So, this will be in 17 minutes. So now I gotta use these normal and anormal. So I'm just trying to make this as aligned with the moon as I can. If you have other orbiters, it's a lot more difficult. So I advise not having extra orbiters when you're doing something like this unless you don't want to get rid of them, as I don't. I don't know why, because I'm weird. So I'm just looking at this yellow line, this gray line, seeing they're on the correct longitude. And they are.
God, you cannot speak today.
I know, because I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I'm trying to be as informational as possible. Oh no.
Just say I'll lick your tits for money and they'll understand.
How could I be so blind? Okay, down here it says only a 1 second burn, which is good. It's only 1 second burn. Can't complain. Oh, can you? I just thought of something. Instead of making my maneuver here, I'm gonna make it where it matters. Like
in my booty hole.
Like right here. Oh crap. Because the reason I changed it this time was so that I can actually line up with the moon's orbit. I should have done this earlier. I wasted time. So when I did it earlier, they weren't completely aligned. This is lower, so it wouldn't be very accurate. But right here, they're the same. So I can do that and just change it. It's awesome. And while I'm at it, I really want to retrograde. Okay, once the apoapsis and periapsis start spinning a lot, that means they're getting close to equal. Like right here. So as you can see, this is pretty freaking close, which is sufficient because the moon obviously has gravity. So we will time lapse all the way over there once we set up our maneuver. Do you have any more questions, Will, of what I'm doing?
Nah. All I know is I got full diamond armor on bridges.
He's playing Minecraft. The reason I brought you here.
I was still asking a little bit of questions.
Yeah, just a little bit. So I'm just trying to really focus on getting the correct time. Because it's only a 1 second burn. So it helps to be more precise. In 3, 2, 1, mash it. And stop it. See? Now we are lined up. Now I'm going to go to my parry. No. This is annoying. This is really annoying. I think my parry apps is like right on the orbit, which I don't want. Let's just time warp and see what happens. So right now my orbit is bigger than the moon's, so I will go a little bit slower. Eventually catch up. But you gotta watch your eye for when you do get close, because your orbit will go completely insane. Right now I'm getting very close. Okay. Right now, at this point, I will be... holy crap, why is it freaking out? I've been doing this for 26 minutes. I estimated a little bit over 30 minutes. What? What happened? Okay, stop. Okay. Okay, that could have been so much worse. Right now, I'm headed straight for the moon really fast. So what I gotta do, set up my SAS and go to retrograde, because I do not want to hit it. And I'm gonna full throttle it. And once I get close to the moon, I will ditch my entire body, just for precision. And also, it doesn't take very much fuel at all to get back to Kerban. Okay, so right now, I'm going really, this is, oh my gosh, I'm going really fast. So right now, I'm doing retrograde, so it's decreasing my, it's not really in orbit. I will be using this though, because I am slowing down significantly.
Oh my god, I had full diamond armor and then I got teamed up on it. Oh crap.
This one. Okay. So I'm gonna fall straight down. I want to add a maneuver. If I can. I don't know which way I'm gonna fall. Okay, I'm gonna fall in this one. Come on, add a maneuver. Adam. No! Oh crap. This is gonna be bad. Come on, let me... I don't want to focus on the moon. I don't know how long I have. I gotta... I'm gonna try to do it manually from a weird perspective. Right now I'm just retrograding, which is slowing down my orbit. As you can see, I'm pretty far away from. Oh my gosh, going a wee bit too far.
Just a little wee bit.
So when my altitude gets about to 5,000, I think. I don't know. I'm just guessing 5,000.
Just guessing.
No, actually 10,000. I will ditch the big body and use my little lander. At this point, oh, also, this is very important. At any point that you feel that you have a checkpoint, press F5. It does a quick save, and then from that quick save, if you hold F9, it will load the quick save and drop you wherever you were. So if you screw up, it's okay. We got you covered, bro.
And we're gonna lick your nips, bro.
This is a very slow descent. This is a very, very slow descent. Can I accelerate it?
I gotta go pick my class.
I want to be in this perspective of the freaking... No, not the mun. Not mun.
Alright, you about done with this?
No. Almost. I'm
Well,
getting close to it.
someone's gonna join. It might be Michael, it might be someone else.
So what I'm doing right now is just slowing my descent some more. You want to keep a focus on retrograde because that is the opposite direction of which you are falling. It's the best way to slow down. Holy crap, that was noisy.
Hey, Seth.
No.
Be a little bit quiet. He's recording.
It's how to land on the moon. So at this point, I'm going to ditch my body after one good go. I want to make some good use out of it. I probably should have. Oh crap. Oh no. Okay, so I screwed up. This is probably the worst way to screw up. So I'm holding F9, demonstrating it, and look at me. I'm not on Kerban. I'm at Mun.
Bam!
So, before you eject from your body, turn it off. So that you can escape. So a good idea to fly a little bit away from it. Just continue to Oh man, I can't go any faster than this. Oh well. It's gonna just be a long descent. And at this point, I want to hit G.
Hey, Seth, whatever you're doing, please, like, either, like, mute your mic.
What do you mean?
We can hear whatever you're listening to, and it's interrupting his recording.
That's easy. There.
Thank you, buddy.
F9.
Happy New.
So I screwed up. I might have made it if I'd hit Z instead of held shift. Cause I'm stupid. So I was trying to say you wanted to hit G, or what the heck? I didn't click that. That was weird. Maybe I clicked that. Or you can click gears twice. You gotta do it twice for some reason. But in this version, there's like some kind of bug. So just accelerate down through the orbit. Okay, obviously, the distance it showed me was incorrect. This happens sometimes. Man, I wish I could time warp. Be so helpful. So get out of that place. And activate my gears twice. I don't know, it's a weird bug. So turn off your engines and go to retrograde. Apologies, this video has been going on for 36 minutes. It's not very entertaining either. I can warp to a target. So right now I'm falling at a constant speed, pretty constant. So now I'm getting closer, I'm gonna slow down. Okay, so right now I'm gonna hit quick save. That's because my my spaceship started to freak out. And luckily I saved it. See, I have plenty of fuel. Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna use stability assist and do it manually. Because once you start getting really low, and you slow your descent, retrograde, automatic alteration, can really screw you up and freak out. If you don't do the quick save, you'll get really sad. Essentially, how you land on the moon. I mean, obviously, you want to hit the moon. So, just to prove that you can do it, which I'm sure everyone knows you can, I'm gonna demonstrate it properly this time. Or I'm not. One more time. I'm doing it one more time. If I screw up this time, I'm done. So I'm going to use the computer a little bit more this time. Okay, here's the problem. I'm just being jittery. So I'm just gonna let the computer do it all by itself, pretty much, essentially, almost. So all I'm gonna do is control the thrusters a little bit. And just monitor my speed. Once I get down to the ground, I'm gonna turn them off. Slow descent. Turn off. Oh, come on, don't tip, don't tip. And we did it. We did it. We successfully landed. Is it EVA? Let go. Come on, let's go. Press R to turn on the jetpack. And let's... Whee! Whee! Look, it's the moon! It's the moon!